What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Coming at you with yet again another perfume experience. And for today, I have a house for you that is both known and unknown, relatively speaking. If you're really into your niche fragrances, then you know the house of Francesca Bianchi. She has possibly some of the most concentrated, strongest perfumes out there. That if I had to take a niche house and put it in the throes of potential artisanal, it would be this house. And for today, I have none other than Francesca Bianchi's The Dark Side. Yeah, look at the color of this juice. Straight up 30% concentration. And these are, I believe, extrait de parfums. We'll get into that shortly. But what we'll do is I will go over the description as well as the notes off of the website. Then I'll do a perfume experience with you guys. I've had these samples as well as perfume bottles for a while now from this house, in excess of 4 years. The only problem I face with them all the time is that they're so strong, beast mode, that it just, once you spray it on your skin, it sinks in. You'll be showering for a week and that scent is still there in your skin. That's how strong they are. Okay. And yeah, without further ado, let's actually, before we get started, and as per tradition on this channel, make sure to grab your favorite snack, your favorite bevy or cafe, and sit back and relax and enjoy the awesomeness heading your way. And I've got here myself some Ethiopian espresso. All right, so The Dark Side, Extrait de Parfum. Description: Oriental, woody, spicery, powdery incense. Mood: mysterious, warmly dark, addictive, seducing. Unforgettable and unmistakable. The Dark Side is a unique Oriental perfume with multiple facets, inspired by the Moroccan city of Marrakesh. Oh, wait a sec, what happened here? Oh, there we go. And the rich and mesmerizing effusion of its markets and streets. Okay. So for notes, there's honey, spices, iris, violet, sandalwood, cedarwood, vetiver, amber, styrax, incense, patchouli, and vanilla. This is an extrait de parfum, so use sparingly as the concentration is 25%. It has a great longevity, an average of 24 hours. And then she has a bit of a musing here. So I'll read that for you guys because I find these to be interesting. Very rarely are they ever accurate, but when they are, they're really good. A secret about the dark side. I love woody, warm, sweet, woody Oriental stuff, and this scent is my attempt in this category. Its formula is very complex, made up by lots of components which I tried to mix in the smoothest way I could. So many components that, if you ask me, I have to look up the formula. The pyramid being just a synthesis. The funny thing is, I worked so much on the balance of so many ingredients that I forgot how it all started. It all started in Marrakesh, one of my favorite cities, which I visited at 28 and then 39, always coming back with plenty of fake oils, scented stones, resins to burn, carpets, swords, and other useless but crucial objects. Last time, I came back with many smelly bottles, among which a deliciously fake oud oil. I've never been a fan of it as it was so fashionable lately, and I really hate trends, but this one is different. So, Once home, I tried to make my own base inspired by this Moroccan fake oud, thus creating a sticky, sweet, woody, smoky oriental stuff, which I called my oud. Sometime after, I started my dark side project, at the time named Into Darkness, and integrated this base in it. By doing so, I added in due proportion all ingredients of my oud into the bigger formula of dark side. After that, I made so many other variations during the following month while searching for a further harmony that I simply forgot that the soul of my oud was in. Only a frag lover's review, wondering about the possibility of the presence of oud, which of course was not enlisted in the pyramid, made me remember about my lovely fragrant memory from Marrakesh. So if you really want to keep a secret, you just have to forget about it, like I did with my oud base. Alright, you guys, so I really do like this music. There's a story behind it, very personable story. And here's the thing, 25% concentration, 30 ml for 108 euros, that's a steal, to be honest. Like, it's just, yeah. Okay, so may God have mercy on my soul, because the dark side is potent, okay? So let's start with a... Wow, I can already smell it coming off of the sampler. It's so potent. Okay. I don't need a lot, just give me a little. Alright, that's a lot. Oh, man. So this is very... God. So nice. Oh my God. She labels her perfume collection as emotions and scent, something along these lines, and I do... Oh my God, I forgot how good this is. This is just... It's delicious. It's visceral. It's... I just woke up. Like, it's just brought me to life. Wow, you guys. Whoa. Wow, this is just very, very primal and visceral in a lot of ways. That's one thing this house does very, very well, is invoke emotions and feelings within you. And by the way, for those of you that don't know, Francesca Bianchi is a Dutch actress, and this house is based in the Netherlands. Oh my God. Whoa. Here's why this is also very potent for me. I was out late yesterday until 4 in the morning, and I've had different scents through yesterday and today, but this is hitting me in ways that are just so refreshing. All right, so let's see if I can get some of the notes. So actually, let's go over the just the description of the scent. I'm gonna take my time with this because I'm in the mood for it, and honestly, this is just fantastic. So for the description, they say it's oriental, so that definitely is a case. Woody, yes, that is there, and then a spicy, powdery incense. The spice is there, the incense is there, and so is the powderiness. Very, very spot on. And for the mood, mysterious, warmly dark, addictive, and seducing. I agree with all 4 words here. This is just... It's very delicious. Oh my God. I'm salivating just sniffing it. Okay. So, for the notes, we have honey, which is very Very obvious here. You're getting that sweetness, gourmandish honey, sweet gourmandish honey. So it's not like a natural honey flavor per se or scent profile. It's more of a gourmand, sticky, gooey, sweet honey. Spices, there is, then they say there's iris and violet. I can see the iris, but the violet is a bit tough to pick on. Sandalwood and cedarwood. Yes, and yes. Vetiver. Yes. Amber is definitely there. Styrax. Maybe. And the reason I say that is because Styrax, generally speaking, is very potent when used in perfumes, and it's very unmistakable, regardless of it being the synthetic version or the natural one. They're very close in terms of scent profile. So if I'm not picking on it here, it means it's used in rather small quantities. But I mean, it sort of is here, but also I can't confirm that 100%. Yeah, it's a bit tough. Incense is there, patchouli is there, vanilla for sure is there. And she did say that she has an oud like formula in here, so God knows what's in that. But yeah, guys, this is just wow. It's it's just wow. It's one of those scents that just wakes you up. It's just so primal and visceral. And mind you, I already knew that about this house before going over the description, so having experienced it before multiple times. Okay, so let's talk some of the facts you guys would be interested in. So, first of all, performance wise, beast mode. I am sitting here with my forearms right next to me, and the waft of that little spray hitting my nostrils relentlessly. It's not letting go. It's most certainly not one of those scents your nose will go blind to. You are constantly conscious and aware of it, okay? Beast mode, performance wise, beast projection, beast trail, and beast sillage, okay? Overall, beast mode. Now, with respect to seasonality, listen, there's a lot of warm facets to this, from the honey to the vanilla to the amber to the incense to some of the resins in there, possibly the styrax and the iris. This is a cold weather scent. This would be too much in hot weather, so spring and summer is tough. I can speak from experience here. It will suffocate you and nauseate you. This stuff is potent, okay? It's probably one of those houses where when they say it's an extrait de parfum, they really do mean it, okay? So use sparingly. So with that said, you guys, this is most certainly a winter fall kind of a scent, okay? Now, with respect to how you would dress this, oh my God, this is okay. As much as I would like to say formal and dressy, rather than taking an approach of the kind of way you would dress this, let's look at a profile from a dressing standpoint. So, you want to dress like a bad boy or a bad girl, okay? This scent is a bad boy and a bad girl scent. It's dark, it's visceral, it's primal, it's aggressive, it's unapologetic. Think leather jacket, chains, tattoos. I mean, listen, you don't have to just be limited to that. I mean, you still can wear this with a three-piece suit and still be a bad boy. It's more about the attitude rather than what you wear this with, okay? And again, same for the bad girl. Be it in a skimpy dress or she's all in leather pants, leather jacket, and a corset top, or whatever the case may be. It's just the way this perfume is dressed is more in your attitude versus your attire. So if you have a bad boy, bad girl, devil may care attitude, that's the kind of attire you wear with this, regardless of whether you dress formal, semi-formal, or casual. Okay, so yeah, I'm just very, it's been a while since I've had my fancy tickled by a perfume this way. And I actually decided to jump into this house again because of a comment from one of the viewers. I was like, why not change things up a bit? And I'm so glad I did that. So thank you for dropping that comment. Oh, man, this is just, yeah, intoxicating. Okay. So we talked about how to dress that perfume with respect to gender spectrum. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is unisex, but there definitely is. I mean, actually, let's leave it at unisex. I was going to go ahead and say that there is a feminine bias just because of the gourmandish quality, but the gourmand in here, it's not overly feminine. It's just so well balanced that this perfume has both feminine and masculine facets to it, and it doesn't lean one way versus the other aggressively. But yeah, unisex for this perfume. Now, with respect to context, okay, context. This one is gonna be fun. My imagination is going wild here. All right, first of all, let's get unsuitable context out of the way. This is not an office suitable scent, okay? I mean, you just can't wear this in the office. It's too domineering, okay? It's very in your face, aggressive. It's very pleasant, but at the same time, it's kind of like, fuck you, kind of a scent. So I just, yeah, you don't want to wear this to an office, okay? You don't want to wear this during the day either, all right? It's just too much, especially early in the day. You do not want to wear this on a date. You're gonna come across as too much of an animal or a dog, okay? It's just very sexually unapologetic. It's very aggressive. It's very forward. It's very alpha like, if you wish. Very domineering, very aggressive in the sense of, I don't know how to put this without it coming the wrong way. I'm gonna take it and I'm not gonna worry about consent, sort of a thing. I mean, those of you that read any, I guess, women's fantasy books like 100 Shades of, was it what? Shades of Grey? I don't remember what it's called, that they made the movie about. This scent gives those vibes. It's kind of like a BDSM vibe with this scent, okay? Like, think leather, chain, riding crops. God, I hope this video doesn't get blocked. But it's yeah, you don't want to wear this on a first date. It's just too suggestive. It's too aggressive. It's too forward. Unless your date is into that sort of a thing, I wouldn't recommend this for a first date. So, okay. So, what kind of a context you would wear this in? Wow, the animalic is now coming in through this. You can definitely pick on the Styrex. Okay, so context wise, is this a clubbing scent? Not really. It's hard to put into words without, I mean, kind of already broke the PG barrier, but this is a kind of a scent you want to put on if you're seeing somebody for fun, just to keep it PG, okay? If that's somebody, being a guy or a gal, books an appointment with you for a very specific purpose, this is one of those scents you put on. That's the kind of context you want to leverage this scent in. It does really play on your emotions, it plays on imagination. It's very contextual in the way it smells. It's very visceral, very primal, and I keep repeating those words because that's what it really triggers in me when you smell it. And yeah, I can't think of a better context, if you're into having a lot of fun with boys or gals in a private setting behind closed doors, and you're a bit edgy, a bit on the kind of pushing boundaries, this is your scent, okay? And the best part about it is that your partner or partners won't necessarily accept it right away, which is part of that allure of it. It takes time to take that scent in. It takes time to appreciate it and understand it. It takes a certain level of nose maturity. It's so sexy. It's just on a very animalic, visceral way. Yeah, it's. Here's the thing. I would have bought a full bottle of this a long time ago, except that the sampler, it's just, you don't need much. You really don't. This stuff is potent. So use sparingly and carefully, to be honest, just so you don't end up, you know, choking someone else out with the sun cloud. Okay, so I guess to wrap this up, would I recommend Dark Side by Francesca Bianchi? 100% yes. Get your nose on it, get your wallet on it, cop it. You will not regret this if you are into a very strong, primal perfume, something you've never really smelt before in terms of how the notes are pulled together. You will not regret this. Start off with the samplers because the samplers last forever. I can't even begin to imagine how long a bottle would last. I'll tell you this right now, how strong this is. Never mind my skin, I've already mentioned before, it takes a week to wash this stuff off of your skin. On clothing, it will literally be multiple weeks with multiple washes and you can still smell it. What you're getting here for the price point that they're selling it for, it is a bargain. And it's a very, very unique DNA. There isn't really much out there that smells like this. So, very, very big fan of this house in terms of value proposition and just scent profile. So go for it, you guys. And yeah, go in neck deep and let me know if you enjoyed this house in the comments, what your thoughts are on it. But this for me is a winner. All right, you guys, with that said, I'm going to wrap it up here. As per usual, I very much appreciate your time and attention, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.